Yeah, we'll, we'll deal with that. Good news, we're live. Nah, Saltine, Cracker. I can't full name both of you when we're live. Because that involves last names and we're not doxing ourselves. No, we are not. Do you remember the song Cool for Cats? It's currently in my head, and the only lines I'm remembering of it are, "It's cool for cats, it's cool for cats." It was like 80s, kinda, like sort of in the veins of Stray Cat Pepper Ann. No, thank you. No touching the electronics. Please and thank you. I would appreciate if you didn't do that. Okay. Oh, the only thing I don't have... Actually, we'll just use the bot for having chat, because that will be bigger. Because originally I had docked, like, chat in OBS, and then oh, but then that means I can also see myself. And that's not good. That is hard. We don't like that. Okay. Gonna run an ad brain so that pre will go away. It's so weird to stream without my usual things. That's why I made a one of those like automatic bot timer things. This is, "Hi, welcome to a stream that doesn't use my usual setup," which is why the bot is weird and all the things are weird. I'm also weird, but this is consistent. Enjoy! Very proud of myself. Yeah. That's just, if I'm not being weird, that is when we have a problem. Yes, that is how, actually I have told sweet husbands before that one of the main ways he will be able to tell if I've been replaced by a doppelganger is if I don't, like 1, 2, 3, at bare minimum, my egg before I crack it on the side of the bowl. Why I do that? Who's to say? Your dear husbands. Like, where's my beverage? I can't not have my beverage. It is very annoying to try and scroll through, like, servers without a mouse. Because I can see I have a notification from a different server, but I can't scroll down to see it. This is new. Why has this always, is this a new Discord thing with people's profiles on the side? Oh, I heard a sound.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hello. Oh, thanks, love. Say something fun. Titties. I wasn't wrong. Alright. Back up now. And then spin here, and we can see chat. Yeah. Or is it... This should work. Little singing voice warm up. Like that.
Cats. Physical cats. asking if there's music happening. It's good. I don't know. I use one of the ones that can just go down the sink.
So, is the music not loud enough? Because I turned it down. I didn't want it to be overpowering. Sounds like one of those math problems of like, music is maybe a little loud still. Okay.
I mean, we don't necessarily need to add the starchy potato. We could add some of the other potato.
I know.
A puree and not a.
Music.
Yeah, I think we need. That is.
Well, I did something and now the music doesn't even want to play. Oh, it's because I hit mute. No, I did not hit mute. Oh. We will need to. I'm here, but I'm watching wrestling, so I'm mostly here only in spirit. Mistaken! Wow. Yeah. I hope your wrestling is wrestling. Okay. We need more compact rubber.
Because look at how much we're adding
Yeah.
to the Celeria.
Because I was like, we're not eating the weird stringy bits. Okay, I will go.
It transformed into like.
A little bit. Well, the nice thing is, I don't eat lunch for Tuesday. So, that's one less soup lunch.
It's fine.
So,
It does not need to be as stupid. That should.
should be plenty.
So you can read.
Stretchy. Let's not get caught on the corner. Personal preference of having a very tiny screen. You're impressed by this real ass kitchen, isn't it nice? I haven't used it properly in some time. I've been like, no spoons. Let's order sushi. No spoons. Let's order pizza. Ooh. Surely such a thing. That sounds fun. I mean, there's sushi Ritos. Which is. How can I take this food and make it bigger? That is the thick one.
It is the big one. Nice.
Because there is a smaller.
I saw the
smaller squares.
I saw the smaller one, but I
Popped the bottle of hot sauce and took a swig. Now, having a Caesar. But I can see how you thought. Because you need alcohol when you cook, isn't that how it works? So what are we making? We have multiple things on the go. Apple cobbler. We're making an apple cobbler. Lefty is working on celeriac. I'm working on pronouncing it correctly. Celeriac soup. Puree. I'm sorry. That's the puree. And then the soup is going to be cream of celery soup with the leftover prawns. Well, I mean, that is the celery, is it not?
Yes.
Okay. With the celery piece of the celeriac. Which may or may not be on stream. Yeah. I'm making a salad of some description. Sort of caprese salad, but with lettuce instead of just the cheese and the tomatoes and the basil. And then we're also making sausage and peppers on our brand new barbecue, which is over there. So. The bot's not gonna tell me who that was, but hey, thank you for the follow. This is not the usual setup, so I don't have. No? Do you have a preference on how the peppers are fed? Okay. Strip of peppers. What are we making? Celeriac puree, apple cobbler, caprese salads, and sausages and peppers. I believe we picked up Hungarian garlic.
Yes.
Very excited. Hello and welcome. Normally I am very much the like, get out of my kitchen type person. But right now I can't, because otherwise I'll just be much overwhelmed. I got a whole ass kitchen. And so far, the non-human cats are being very well behaved. The human ones are being well behaved.
No, we are.
No? I think we're. I mean, you do make compelling arguments.
No, I don't.
They will have weird black spots on them from the barbecue, so just
Yeah. Six peppers. It's going to be very confusing for my cat. His name is Pepper. I don't think that's what that means. We named you after it. Well, we named you after it. And then I remember about that pepper. I guess it is after the. What's the thing in peppers that makes me spicy? Thank you. I'm like, I was gonna say capsicum, but that is what some people call it. I got it. Yeah. Okay. So I used to work at Subway in university, and someone was telling me this. What is that? Has to say. And then they were like, it was very challenging to figure out what they were looking for. But we got there in the end. Which humor? What are potatoes, if not apples of the earth. Which is what they call a hawthorn. From the hero. See? Good?
Good.
Good. Duh. These little apple peppers. Good. Nice. These little apple peppers are very interesting. They don't smell like super spicy or anything. There's my bot doing the thing. Okay, whatever. Worried about missing messages because different than usual setup. And I'm one of those streamers that's like, if I miss your message or like haven't responded in like, you know, obviously things happen, you can't respond right away, but I do try and be very attentive to chat. And
It's hard when you're doing a cooking stream and you're like focusing on cooking things.
yeah, you're looking down, trying to cut my fingers off.
Don't
Wouldn't
do
that
that,
be
Aaron.
fun? Wouldn't that be fun?
No, it wouldn't.
Noble boss of wits, including plates.
There's a problem with the phalange. That was Regina Phalange. Never mind. Friends was certainly a show that used to be on television. Actually, what do I mean used to be? I'm pretty sure it's still in syndication. I think there's still too many friends on the TVs. The effort to set all of this up technology-wise was stressing me out.
And now it's all set up.
And now it's all set up. And then now next time I want to do this, it will be as stressful. I really should do it more often. I do enjoy a good cooking stream. But it's a lot more fun to do with friends.
It is so much more fun to do with friends.
Yes.
There's music for the stream. I'm a very much it can't be quiet person. Because then I'm left alone with my own thoughts. We can't have that. But also, I need the music playing off the speaker to not be so loud that it gets picked up by the microphone, and then I get DMCA to do. But I don't want any DMCA claims if I can handle it. Handle it, manage it. Same thing. Oh, okay, we're not having that one. Yeah, no, we're not eating that one at all. We can just go with the other ones. That one had, I mean, not goop, but definitely fuzz.
Yeah, that was, and it wasn't just like,
At moderate bit where you're like, oh, you could slice that off and it'd be fine.
Right,
That
it
had
was like
infiltrated.
half butts.
Yeah. Oh, this one's also got fuzz. Okay, so that's it for the apple peppers. It's a good thing we picked up the green
So
pepper.
you're saying we should have picked up green peppers, like
Like
was
someone.
suggested, and then someone told us no, we don't need to.
I still think though with like the green pepper is quite good.
Especially if we do decide to do corn.
Yes, because I forgot that we had picked up the corn at the farmer's market yesterday as well.
Because corn on the barbecue is very low effort. And also tasty for effort is very good payoff.
Taste to effort ratio is very important. Okay. So that is both nice. For onion,
Yeah.
so probably should I use this later or probably a little bigger than that? What do you think? 600
For onion?
The slicer is nice because then I don't cut it and cry. Or I cry less.
I will put it in fry if you want.
It's on the Aaron stream.
This is true.
I mean, I
No.
could get this. I have a
No. Okay, I'll put the onions make me cry. Anything. Not the gum problem.
Because it's
bed. They called for, they wanted 8 cups of Celeria.
Yeah, some more.
So probably all of them too.
All of them. And don't worry about using them all because we picked up that other little thing of potatoes, forgetting that we already had a little bag of potatoes. Sometimes I'm bad at remembering what is already in my house, and Aaron bad at remembering things with ADHD.
I mean, we have a very large issue with red chili. Like red chili flakes. And brown mustard, we still have a brown mustard seed problem. The brown mustard seed is on a we cannot buy. The red chili flakes is close to being able to purchase it. But we use the red chili flakes quite often.
So you'll go through this a lot faster than the mustard seeds. There's a Canadian TikTok creator. I think his account is just like Brian. Like I don't quite remember, but he has a song about that where it's like, go to the store, buy a bottle of hoisin sauce, go to your home, open the cupboard, put the hoisin sauce away. 2 weeks later, go to the store, buy a bottle of hoisin sauce, and it's just, you know, the joke of, oh, I need hoisin sauce. No, you don't. You have 17 bottles. You're never going to make enough stir fry or like Korean barbecue roast to go through. 47 liters. Don't ask me how many gallons that would be because then I have to divide 47 by 4, and I don't think that divides evenly.
About 12.
About 12. When you do the math, that picture is making me feel a little silly.
When, when we have to go into liters, when I just stick with the liters of the bottles, and that's how my brain uses it.
Air teacher only said you're so young. How much does it cost? Is this something?
That's how my brain uses things that are in liters.
Whenever there's, like, we go into the States and looking at gas prices and like, that's so expensive for a liter, and then I'm like, no, that's a gallon, which is like roughly 4. Give or take. Like, I don't think it exactly evenly divides, but it's one of those like, yeah, close enough.
It's very close.
Hello, Pepper. How are you gonna do it? What's happening over here?
You're human and you're not paying attention to them.
Yes, I do. Well, I'm sorry, but your dad went upstairs to go check the audio on his computer and has not returned, which means probably tomorrow. It's a good thing I grabbed another bag.
Yeah, because that one was
And I'm pretty sure it gets picked up on like Tuesday or Wednesday. So we haven't been. They don't like it if you put the bins out and they're not super full, but they do the compost pickup. Like compost goes every week, and then they alternate like the garbage and recycling. And people are like, "What do you mean you're not picking up my garbage every week?" And it's like, well, if you were using the compost bin correctly, you wouldn't need it picked up every week. So maybe stop being an ignoramus and compost more.
To be fair, I only eat
To be
plastic
fair.
foods. To be fair.
like the plastic ones in the children's kitchen set.
That's exactly what I pictured.
I mean, I'm American.
Yeah. Audio sounds good. I can hear it from here. Fantastic.
Maybe more apples than we did, but there was no apples. Okay, more apples than the rest of us.
I'm fine with that. We're just balancing it out because we didn't have enough celeriac, but we have too much apples, so. It's fine.
The celeriac are dented.
Yeah, once you cut all the stuff off the side, it's like, And I saw like a booth a little bit further down that had just the celeriac and not the. They were very big, and I was like, nah, we're probably good with what we need or what we have. Pepper, no. You can say hello on stream once we're done cooking.
So
Yeah.
It is.
I find
So
that
many
with
little
the
fuzzy-
kohlrabi's kind of the same. Like you don't cut off as much. But I do find that it starts big and it gets less meat. Okay, honey. But then we're getting our steps in because today was the like don't do anything day, and I'm like I'm surprised I have as many as I do, and almost all of them came from walking around the grocery store for about 20 minutes.
But we walked all around.
Yeah, we did a lot of walking. But I know today was the rain day, and not yesterday when we were at the lovely. Getting the water. That is the piece that drives me crazy. Because then I'm like, well, now I can't.
Okay, I think
The net?
that. But I think I need the one that's
Not the comedically oversized.
definitely not comedic oversized, but it has to fit all the apples. And so that one is
Close. Again. Bigger. Bigger is better.
I think it is better. At least in this instance.
The barbecue. Special. Ta-da! We've talked a lot
Moving 2 inches of space or
yeah, and 2 inches is huge.
like
That's a very
I mean
respectable.
that's more than 2 inches.
That's 2 Canadian inches. But only in the summer. In the winter, this is 2 Canadian inches. What? The unsalted butter. Did it wind up in the fridge?
Yeah, I put it on the top shelf.
Top shelf butter, as opposed to bottom drawer. I didn't realize, because I guess for some reason I've never actually downloaded and used the bot when doing cooking streams. And I'm really bummed that like it's not a like username based cloud save for quotes. So yeah. And you know, I might probably wind up needing a third, but at least we'll have like a lot in the compost to actually go out. Like when I opened it the other day, I was like, oh, those are flies. Okay. Alright, so the peppers.
Ooh, ramekins. I just need to be able to measure things. Without too much chaos. 0.
Cutting the salad things.
So the lettuce, so the celery.
My friend and I have been texting all day about like the people that think the rapture is happening on Tuesday. And apparently this person has been selling, like, sold their car and their house because they're not going to need it after Tuesday because the rapture's going to happen.
But then why do you need the money?
Yeah.
Why sell it?
Just give it away, leave it behind. It's almost as if that was not an accident.
Okay, I feel like I have extra apples, so maybe I should add a little more butter.
Finding out more butter is better. Oh yeah, it's pretty puree. You don't have to worry about the dicing. Never had celeriac before. Intrigued and interested. But if it has like potato texture, then well, hi Pampy.
Was that enough?
Yeah, obviously.
Was sneaking.
I mean that too. But you
So are you just prepping that for
Yeah.
when left things?
because I'm like, I feel like I need more to do. My salad's so easy. I also would like the big bowl for the salad, so I'm just making sure all of the bugs and things are obviously very fresh. So, it is okay that I'm like kind of squeezing it,
You will not recognize it.
I will not better. I love it when things are
It will smell like celery.
which was celery. Which doesn't really have much of a smell, so I'm okay with that.
It has a very fresh smell.
Does it? Am I broken? Am I broken that I don't think celery has a smell? I also, well, I mean, I am, just in a multitude of different ways. I also am pretty sure I have the, like, cilantro tastes like soap mutation.
Do I need to go get lemon? We have lemon juice, just not fresh.
I just need juice, so we can. This lemon is.
Dehydrated. I am, okay, I've never seen that happen before. That lemon is also not that old, so,
Last legs. I will just use some lemon
yes,
juice.
this is why,
This is why you don't drink just Mountain Dew.
yeah. What do you mean I'm supposed to drink water? Did you know Mountain Dew was initially created to help cut moonshine with?
What?
Yeah. Like, not, I guess not cut moonshine with, but like mix it with so it tasted good and not like burning death. Which is what I assume, like, proper, actually made in the Appalachian Mountains.
That's probably more, but that's fine.
I mean, if you're making your moonshine correctly, it shouldn't taste like much at all.
This is true, but how often are people making it in their own bathtub stills at it?
I don't know. I have not conducted any sort of scientific survey.
I
Oh.
feel like that would be a very difficult scientific survey.
Because people aren't going to admit that they're bootlegging and making moonshine.
Maybe if you say it's for science. Oh, probably
No.
not.
For science, science means the government's involved. Hello. And present.
That's not true in the US.
Not to get hashtag too political on stream, but like when do I ever not be too political? Canada has decided to officially recognize Gaza and Palestine as like its own state. And I saw CBC, like an article on TikTok about it, and the amount of fucking vitriol. People are like, yeah, well, what about October 6th? Like, the 7th? I don't even know. I don't know. But the graphics in this game are amazing. I will yell. I don't remember which microphone I'm using. Hi, Dave. Miss you. I thought I was using the microphone on the laptop. because the laptop one would not sound as tinny. But I'm also like all the way over here. And if I get closer,
The sync is between.
also that is true. The same studio. Okay. I don't think we have the Yeti anymore. No. That one's just Yeti. That's crap. My hands smell like ham. Yes, I do want to sniff your fingers. This one's also weird and gross. We're not gonna have that. How's everyone doing? Fantastic. How is Toronto? I'm trying to yell. My neighbor's gonna be mad. No. Are you still in Toronto? Or are you guys home yet? Some of these trons are very. Yeah.
You're going to get. You won't tell. You won't be able to tell once it's consumed.
Yeah, but there are a few that have like. Fly home in the morning. Have you had a good time? Which was better, Toronto or Vancouver? There is a correct answer here. Tread carefully. Oh, we do have the yellow. If we don't have the stand, because it was on the boom arm. I mean, we could jerry rig it something for it to sit on, maybe? Yeah.
Backspacer just has to put it on a boom and hold it above.
Yes, you just need to hold on to it and walk around and interview us like you're a TikTok guy with a podcast on the street. Better company in Vancouver? I'll take that. I'll take that all day, every day. Sorry, Nagano. And there is more vanilla. I don't think you'll use all of that up, but if needed, there is another very massive container of vanilla, also from Mexico. Because every time my aunt and uncle go to Mexico, they would bring me back Mexican vanilla. And I was like, I don't bake as often as I used to. Yeah, told you. USB correct.
That has the perfect amount of vanilla.
Perfect. That is phenomenal. Okay.
Like, exact amount of vanilla.
That's what you did. How serendipitous.
And it takes the measurements to
Oh, yeah. It's a sign. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. So now the celery has been boiled.
Oh, that's really cool. You'll need more vanilla later.
Extract all the natural.
Is that the Jeremy's?
It sure is. Okay. So we gotta make sure
It's on the heart setting.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Then we go to OBS and we go to microphone and we go properties. I warn everyone in advance, especially if you have headphones on, I am swapping microphone inputs. I'm going to swap it to a Blue Yeti. Those are very sensitive. I apologize in advance. think it is now picking up the sound of you getting the brown sugar out. So I think we're okay.
We have improved, is what
We
you're
have
saying?
improved.
Hello.
No one is screaming yet. Yeah, I've also only ever been to Toronto Pearson International Airport, so I can't really speak. Audio is picking up everything. Okay.
I once drove into the middle of Toronto and saw the inside of a hotel room as well.
Ooh.
That's all of Toronto that I've seen besides Pearson.
Even the elusive lefty off screen was heard. Okay.
Oh.
Ooh.
I have turned the gain down. Hopefully that is helpful. Because it's a very sensitive microphone and it's now like barely peeking into the yellow, which I feel like is probably okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That should be fine.
that should be better. Now there's nuclear winter. Everyone's dead. So Alaskans go hang with Hawaii.
Yep.
Can't really tell if the music is going, but like also that's fine. Good, clear, just speak normally, it should be fine. Appliance noise will be loud later. Yeah, that's true. But
I don't think we're using too many appliances, so that's
No.
the good news.
no, I don't think so either.
Cinnamon ginger nutmeg.
Except the Australians. Fucking kangaroos. At the end. How to trigger the millennials. Activate us like sleeper agents. Start quoting the end of the world cartoon.
Cinnamon, nutmeg.
Music nicely in background. Okay. Oh, ha, ha, ha. I didn't fall for it.
I was about to pour the cinnamon into the brown sugar. I should close the brown sugar.
I mean, I'm sorry it was so solid. As you can tell, we do
No,
have
it
a
was
little...
not. It was spoonable.
It was spoonable? Okay.
It was fine.
Okay.
It looks much more solid than it is.
That's what she said?
I might move the TV Magic upstairs so that it doesn't freeze.
That is a good idea. Waffle!
Waffle!
Welcome to my kitchen. One day I would love to have all of my friends in my kitchen. Today is not that day. But maybe in 2025. No, it is 2025. Next year's 2026. You know what hurts me? Next year is my 20-year high school reunion. Which is impressive because I'm 27 years old. So I don't know how I've been out of high school for 20 years.
How much nutmeg?
It hurts my feelings that I'm this old. Who let this happen?
My 20 year is on
Oh yeah.
Saturday, and I'm not going. So
Is this the test run for Go BraCon? It might be. I genuinely would love
that might be a
to.
little too much nutmeg.
There's no such thing.
I mean, I like spicing things, and I'm not measuring very well, so that's part of it.
I think we were talking about this the other day, Waffle, about getting a Verbo like in and around Vancouver, just because that'll be easier for folks to get to, because then you don't have to fly into like my hometown's regional airport. And then there's just like a little bit more to do in Vancouver. Although we did say like yesterday or on Friday, like just because there's more to do doesn't mean like we're gonna leave the Verbo and go do it, but like the option is there. I would force everyone. and it muted itself. There we go. Can you hear us now?
Salt, 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 salt. Ooh, that's maybe more salt than we need.
How about now? It hit the mute. There we go. Okay. It's so we have my old Blue Yeti microphone just in a like.
No, just show.
Yeah. Well, the camera's all the way over there, so this that we don't have the mic stand, so we're using this, which is a teapot, and it moved and it muted itself on the button, or it hit the mute button. Anyway, long
Very high tech setup.
yes, incredibly. It's very, very professional, professional quality kitchen that we have going here. But anyways, yes, I would love to host Go BraCon, but in Vancouver. Waffle,
A Ringo love.
59 months. Mwah. Thank you so much. How are you feeling? Are you healed up? Feeling better? I was doing something before the microphone distracted me.
I have no idea what it was.
I don't either. It's the worst part.
Left, can you set a timer for... Oh, I need it to
5 minutes?
5 is fine. Thanks.
You held up 5 fingers, so.
It says 5 to 6, but I only have 5 fingers on one hand.
You don't have polydactyly?
I do not.
Feeling much better. Still resting lots. I can imagine. I am glad you are feeling better and feeling more chipper, because surgery sucks. Even if it's one that you want, it hurts. I mean,
just...
says the person who's only ever had their tonsils out. Which was okay. Small bowl. We have a
It's a boil.
very good boil happening on the.
It is supposed to boil, but it maybe...
You could get turned down a little bit if it looks like it's gonna.
Okay.
I don't need to overflow.
No, I would normally turn on the overstimulation fan, but that coupled with the Blue Yeti is going to be terrible. I have to sneeze.
That's you.
Bless you.
Why am running like this? Ugh. Wash my hands now. Yeah, for the first one, that's a huge one, but I am so happy that you are starting to feel better and that you were able to get in all of the things.
0. 100 grams. 100 grams.
Why I remember someone giving me a recipe once, and it was actually I think it was my sister, and it was a recipe from England, so everything was like in weight amounts. And initially I was like, why? And then after learning why that is better, I was like, oh, every recipe needs to be in weight.
Flour.
This isn't my hired by the kaiju queen, Cortez. You sexy motherfucker. How are you? Welcome to my kitchen. Part of it anyway. You can really only see like this much of it. There is more. It's very professional. It would be fun to have like a 2 webcam setup.
I assume looks like flour is flour.
Yes.
Is not labeled, but looks like flour.
Probably flour. My kitchen? Yes. You shut up. You are a sexy motherfucker. Silky C and I are going to bully Cortez mercilessly until he just makes content on Quinn. And it will not stop until we peer pressure you into it. Will stop, I promise. It's always the fine line of like, haha, gentle ribbing to like, I'm genuinely offended and I need you to stop. Okay. Okay, there's the spinner. Salad spinner.
Your spinner collapses.
I know, isn't it great?
What?
Your spinner collapses.
Wow.
I know, right?
Ours takes up so much space.
I know.
Ours is...
And this doesn't. What are we making? We're gonna barbecue sausages and peppers. We have celeriac puree, a caprese salad, apple crumble crisp, cobbler,
One of them. One of the C words.
There's a lot of C words, Erin.
True. I feel like I'm forgetting something. We have the puree, then we're making soup. Oh, we have already prepared key lime pie.
No, we're gonna prepare it with television magic.
Oh yes, sorry, I forgot. The sausages and peppers be right there. Oh yeah. And they are, Hungarian garlic peppers made by a local guy named Kurt. His business is called Kurt's Sausage. Ah, there you go. They let us get the deal, even though the sign says no, you can't get Smokies with the like 3 for $45 deal. They were like, yeah, okay, fine, we'll let you. It's like, nice.
What if Mike is watching?
He did say not to tell Mike.
And you just blabbed the entire world there.
Uh-oh, my bad. Oh my, this is already quite dry. I actually I don't need the spinner. Never mind. Well, otherwise I'll break a nail.
The spinner is... I'm
It's phenomenal.
fascinated by your spinner.
This is... Did we find this at Superstore?
Yes.
Yeah, that was...
Not the fake Canadian Superstore.
No, the real Canadian Superstore. Again, as opposed to the pretender to the throne. Which, like, I'm not a big fan of Galen Weston Jr. I think he's one of the other C words, if we're being completely honest. Because there's no good billionaires. That does include Rihanna and Beyonce. I'm sorry, it does.
5 minutes is up.
Thank you.
However, sometimes his stores do make good products. And also, like, we have the credit card attached to, like, their point system. And I think when I looked earlier today, I have enough points for, like, $130 off of a grocery purchase. So I'm like, that's kind of worth it.
Do you have cooking spray?
Or
Or if you don't,
Yes.
I will use butter.
We do.
yeah. Oh yeah. So it's all the way to the back, so we don't use it very often. Ta-da! Pam. As opposed to Brenda.
I'm just gonna go outside and do this.
One time I wasn't paying attention when I was spraying something with Pam and I got a ton of it on the floor.
That's why I'm going this direction.
Yeah, and then I fell and I was holding a Brita and somehow the Brita, like, I didn't get hit with it, but much like the like food processor thing that fell earlier today, that just went like, I remember watching it in slow motion, like flip and then smash like next to me, but it didn't land on my head.
That was, the floor is not oily. No one should fall.
If anything, salt and pepper would be like, what's on the floor? It tastes kind of like butter and olive oil. We're gonna eat it.
It would not be the worst thing for them to eat. That's
Yeah.
the good news.
I mean, the worst thing we've seen them consume this weekend was Pepper eating that goddamn bug. I will never forget the crunch and
was-
like the sort of bzz its wings made.
Just pure protein.
I know, and I know, like, there are cultures and places in the world where, like, eating bugs is completely normal, because, yeah, protein is totally fine. But I don't want to hear the crunching and, like, the sad little, like, bzz of the wings. As.
I once left in a gift box dried bugs.
Dried bugs. Actually, thinking of Superstore, for a little while, they were selling, like, cricket powder,
That is a thing.
which is a thing. I was like, that's interesting. I don't know how well it sold. I haven't seen it in quite a while, but, you know, there are a lot of bugs and they are edible.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to have a tarantula lollipop? No. But I do know those exist because I have unfortunately seen them.
Of all the bug lollipops, that would be the
Yeah.
least one for you to have.
Yeah, or the scorpion, because scorpions are also arachnids.
High salt.
Somehow scorpions, even though they come with like accoutrement, not as scary as spiders. I still don't want to be around the scorpion. However, when we were in Vancouver, we're at Metrotown.
Nothing in here.
There's no. We don't. I have one too many times ruined a good frying pan and baking sheet by doing that. We don't keep things in the oven anymore.
I still check out of habit because some people do.
Yeah, my dad does, and then there have been multiple times where I've gone to his house and been like, Father, you'd prefer a spider over a scorpion? So have you ever seen Cortez Pixel Pete's will do fundraiser streams for charities and other things, and he has definitely eaten. I'm pretty sure one time there was a tarantula. I was like, Godspeed, I'm not watching you do this. I believe you when you say you're gonna eat it. I'm pretty sure he ate like a dung beetle, like some sort of massive beetle. Probably not a dung beetle, but like something equivalent that's that big. No, thank you.
Well, that is thick. I think it is ready to cook.
Ooh, it smells so good. I wish smell-o-vision was a thing so you could smell the apples and the cinnamon and everything on the stove because it smells fantastic. Very excited to eat it.
Turn that off.
Rather be next to a spider than a scorpion? Fair, scorpion gonna sting you. You'd rather swallow a Cortez whole? Well, for $9.99.
That is definitely a TOS violation.
On this website, on my OnlyPans,
Erin, do you want to do something?
what would you like me to do?
If I hold the pan, do you want to gloop it into here?
I will absolutely gloop it into there.
You could either hold the pan or be the glooper.
I think I'll be the glooper, because it sounds like fun.
I thought you might enjoy the glooping more
Do
than
we
the...
have a trivet?
It's on a trivet.
Oh, this for a trivet.
I'm holding this
Oh,
so
you're
that
not-
it's right
okay.
here.
Ah, okay.
I'm making it less likely to sploot.
Okay. I just want to, yeah. Okay, ready?
Yes.
You know what? Instead of this,
That one's already dirty. Just use it.
you know what I almost did?
It's thick.
Touch the bottom.
Don't touch it. I've got it.
Aaron, that's hot.
And we'll spread it out after.
Okay.
So just
Gloop. Yes, ma'am.
Gloop first, ask questions later.
Yes. When in doubt, gloop first. Oh, this smells heavenly. I'm very
I
excited.
don't know if it's visible on stream.
I'm pretty sure that just...
Stream, is it visible?
Stream, can you see the delicious apple concoction? Yes, they can see delicious apple concoction. Because I don't have, like, OBS is running in the background, but we're using the chat bot for being able to read chat.
This is so thick, and
It is thick with multiple C's.
then I get to put a cobbler topping on it.
Yes. Must get all of the gloop.
Augustus?
Augustus gloop. Augustus
That's probably
gloop.
enough with it sitting right there. Because
Okay.
then we're no longer risking the.
Yeah.
Okay, set the thing in there. Set the.
This-
I'm gonna scrape it.
Okay.
I'm gonna set it on the stove.
I'm gonna scrape it.
Perfect. Thank you.
Feet are dead and your back hurts. We did so much walking on Monday and Tuesday with Dave and Big Cheddar. It was phenomenal. I had so much fun at the Hive show with them. It was a blast. I was like, I went in with like, you know, the couple of songs that were really big and wasn't sure what to expect, but like the lead singer was super fun and like very engaging with the, I almost said with the chat, with the crowd. Like, I thought he was super funny. He kind of, his like cadence was very Mitch Hedberg. Of like, I love Vancouver. Does Vancouver love the Hives? We love the Commodore Ballroom. Are you ready? Like, that was very Mitch Hedberg cadence. I was like, this is fantastic. Why weren't we invited to Aaron GoCon? Come to my house. You know where I live. Just show up. There's very few people. Yes, compost. There are very few people that are allowed to just knock on my door and show up. All of you are one of them. Basically, the only person who's not allowed to show up at my house
You can
unannounced,
lick this.
yes, is my mother. She's not allowed to show up unannounced.
That is good.
Ooh, I was worried that this wasn't going to be, like it was going to be too big. Never too big.
That is very tasty.
You did way more walking in Toronto too? Okay. He was very goofy, but like in a fun way. I wish you guys could eat this with us. Ah. More special or less special? I mean, that's untrue. My mom for sure is one of the like, no, you text me and you book an appointment at least 48 hours in advance. However, there's probably... Is the apron bigger on the inside? It is! Thank you for noticing. Although...
At least 3 other people.
At least 3 other people. Current people in the room, Urza and Val. Mistaken. Waffle, Weffy. Like the peoples. The good peoples.
Peoples.
Yes.
Are you saying that there are not good peoples?
No, I mean like our peoples, which is why my mom has to schedule an appointment 48 hours in advance. And we will get back to her and let her know if there's time. How are you? Sorry, I gotta lean in because I'm old and the font is small.
You could make the font bigger.
I could. Aiden? I hope I'm... One of those pronunciations is correct. As someone whose username people are like, Aiden. Okay, I was correct.
Ryan go brag.
The worst I have had was when I followed I Ate Your Pie. He pronounced my name as Ernie Go Bernie. And I was like, you know...
How'd you get there?
I'm not sure, but I do know he was like mid doing something, I think on a speed run.
Okay.
So reading comprehension, I was impressed. He acknowledged the follow at the time, so.
See, I'm sorry, that's your name now.
Ernie Go Bernie.
255.
Where's my delicious husband hiding? Off camera.
He's wrangling cats.
Which they don't even really need wrangling. They're actually being very well behaved.
There's also 3 people in the kitchen.
Also true. I was going to comment, so the boobs are bigger on the inside of the apron. Yes. Iodine? Okay, this... You know, as a streamer, I can understand the, like, you read it quickly, especially if you're busy, and then you're like, oh, that's not your username at all.
Do you have a colander so that I can call in?
I do. Nah. I want to keep licking this, but I should stop. It's not a very large one. It's a rather demure colander, so you might need to be gentle. How do I make everything inappropriate?
It's just you.
It is a gift.
It's just a natural part of your being.
Gave me your stream nickname because you all laughed about it. You know what? It's one of those like, you know what? You're Iodine now. Ernie Go Bernie. All of the things.
75 grams.
I do. My sister got me this apron. I'm pretty sure off of Etsy before Etsy went like way downhill and just became like Dropshipper Central. For Christmas, like.
Behind.
Whoop. I know. Thank you for noticing. When was I in my super Hulock phase? Like the late 2000s? Tumblr was an interesting place. An interesting corner of the internet at that time. But, anyways. Nice to meet you, Aiden. Or Iodine.
Aaron?
Mm-hmm. Nice. There's 69 grams in that bowl. What am I drinking? I have Canada's favorite Mott's Clamato Caesar, the original. I'm gonna make Lefty a Caesar after stream. These are just
You're a
nice.
Caesar.
Yeah. Congratulations. Something something Ides of March. Something something.
Rome's gonna love you.
Yes. Oh, the white bottle is Cat's. It is jasmine green tea unsweetened. I like the... I'm like, oh no. My ability to read kanji. Sue. That's Sue.
Oh,
That one's Sue.
That was a lot.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's fine.
Jasmine Cha.
It's supposed to be cinnamon buns on top, basically. Like the top is supposed to be specifically cinnamon.
That this was thickener? No, for once, I'm not drinking something thick on stream. However, we gotta. What's the? If you donate $200 to my favorite charity, Aaron, I will. I will make a thick Caesar. There we go. There's DK64's thick drink. A thick Caesar. Val says they have been learning to make shrubs, if that is relevant to your mixology interests.
Yes.
We can plan to have some on hand the next time everyone is centrally co-located in one fantabulous townhouse that is unfortunately not mine, but one day.
Aaron,
Shrubbery, yeah.
baking powder.
Baking powder. Hi, Salty. You're being so good. Bee powder. Well, baking was too big to fit.
It is bee powder.
It is bee powder, but not like made from bees.
I was gonna say, is it like the wings or is it the bodies?
I thought that maybe it just stood for butt.
Butt powder. Butt scratcher.
Which one do you think that Pepper would prefer?
She did eat a fly, and the sound was very upsetting. Hi, Big Cheddar. I hope you had a good birthday.
She seems to love the crunch, so I think that that's probably where that would go.
I just.
Gotta get behind you.
When you say shrubs, my brain went to, we want a shrubbery, which I don't think is what Val is inferring.
No.
No? The Knights who say me are not going to make me a cocktail?
I mean, they might if you asked.
Yeah, the Knights who say me. Not the Knights who say me. The same.
Okay. Can you grab the butter?
We want shrubbery.
Also, I appreciate that you put it in the fridge because I did need cold butter because I have to cut it in.
Oh. Do you need a pastry thingy?
Do you want some beer?
The pastry cutter.
Yeah, the like half.
It's called pastry
beer.
cutter.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I just wanted to make sure we were thinking of the same thing because there have been times where I have asked like Backspace for something and he's been like this and I was like, no.
Pepper, can I give you beer?
Put beer in the cat water fountain. That would be very yeasty.
When I was growing up, we would have like 4th of July parties at my parents' house. And all of the leftover food and everything would just go into this large trash can. And that was how we composted. And it didn't matter if it was meat or anything because it was pigs.
Oh yeah.
And they're omnivores, it's great. But they would also get the leftover beers. And there was a couple years when we had very drunk pigs. They did struggle at times to stand up.
A whole farm filled with drunk cops.
Wah, wah.
Wah wah wah. Na 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 na.
I mean, one of my cousins was a cop. No longer, but
Shrub is a fruit-infused vinegar. Why was that so hard to say? Used as an ingredient in drinks. Ooh, we're at a random cocktail bar next door to a bookstore bar in Michigan. I need to... America, sort your shit out so I can come visit. You are telling me cocktail bar next door to a bookstore that has a bar?
I want to go to there.
I know, this sounds like a magical place. It is apparently located in Michigan. And I did jokingly say the other day, nothing good comes from Michigan, which isn't true because Harpoo's from Michigan, so. And so is, like R&B and stuff, so, Motown. Like, good things come from Michigan. Nothing good comes from Thunder Bay, Ontario. Except me. And like multiple hockey players. And who's the dude that played keyboards for John Letterman? Dave Letterman.
I don't know that.
The bald guy?
Paul Schaefer?
Yes, he's from Thunder Bay, Ontario as well.
Huh.
One of the only other claims to fame that Thunder Bay has, other than having me and a terribly high crime rate, is in the 80s, there was a female police officer. Her name was Bambi Benbenick. She was framed for murder of her also police officer husband. She didn't kill him, she was framed. By the other cops in the station. And she went on the lam and she lived in Thunder Bay for years and was like a server at a bar that my parents used to go to. And I had to learn this like multiple years later after watching like a true crime thing on A&E, and I was like, didn't you guys used to go to that bar? And my mom was like, oh yeah, all the time. It was quite the local scandal. I was like, and you never thought like, with my career and like the things that I'm interested in, you never thought to tell me? She was like, well, I mean, she didn't do it. And I was like, I know, but still, like, that's cool. There's otherwise nothing. Val got Smut and I got Chuck Tingle. Ooh. Which Tingler? Moida. Also, I saw John Mulaney last weekend live at the Great Outdoors Comedy Fest, and I was in pain from laughing so hard. It was phenomenal. Fred Armisen was great. I feel bad for Lefty and Kat. They've heard these anecdotes all weekend, but I haven't told you friends yet, so like you have to hear it. Fred Armisen was the opener, and then Mike Birbiglia, and then Nick Kroll. And Nick Kroll sprinkled in like all of the voices that he does. So like he sprinkled in Lola and Coach Steve. He sprinkled in the European guy of like, sometimes we go to work for 1/2 hour, 2/2 hour, which is just an hour. And then we go for coffee and a cigarette. And then sometimes we go back to work and do one more 1/2 hour. And then we have another cigarette. I love Nick Kroll. And Jason Mantzoukas walked by Dave, Big Cheddar, Backspacer, and myself at a bar, and we were sitting outside, and he walked by, and even though he had sunglasses on, I know we made eye contact. I know he saw me, recognized who he was, because my jaw dropped, and I was like, but I was trapped in the corner, and thankfully my husband very intelligently wouldn't let me get out of the booth to go chase him down to be like, Jason Mantzoukas, I love you so much! You're one of the best contestants!
That was probably a smart move.
Yeah, I think the VPD would have been called, and VPD are very much a kick you in the face first, don't ask questions type of police. So they drive Dodge Chargers and Challengers, and
Dodge Chargers just, that's
Why
like
are
the
you
quintessential police car now.
Yes.
Why are you making that face? Am I wrong about the VPD?
They're not that bad. The munis have a bad rep sometimes.
Yeah, because they go to the JI and not Depot, so it's a difference.
Kat, do you want me to puree the puree?
That sounds lovely.
I said Jason with a very pregnant pause.
I mean, I don't know if you want to put it into the KitchenAid. I did see a stick.
We do have an immersion blender.
I feel like that would just make it blue.
Good point.
We do,
There's also a masher if we don't want to murder.
I can mush.
If we
There
don't want
is
to
a
murder
musher.
streams.
Yeah,
And that way I also wouldn't have to wash that bowl later.
also true.
So that I could make whipped cream. Or we could have celeriac flavored whipped cream.
No. The answer is no.
Fine, don't let me innovate culinarily.
You can make celeriac whipped cream for your celery soup.
For you and you alone.
No, for the celery soup. There can be celeriac whipped cream.
That would be nice.
But not for dessert.
Not in dessert.
No.
Is it in here? I haven't had a chance to use it yet. I don't know, where did the meat masher get put?
I think the meat, the solid meaty mashy.
Yes. I haven't had a chance to use this yet, but it's for like if you have ground beef or like ground chicken or whatever ground protein you're using. It could be TVP. Who's to say? But you put it in and it's always in the like whack when it comes out of the little styrofoam thing, and then this like helps you mash the meat.
My hands are icky.
Did I just make the Michael Myers? Yes, I did. Yes, I sure did. So
I don't
basically,
need help mashing meat. I've got plenty of experience.
waka waka. Someone write that down, because I found out Streamlabs chatbot not cloud safe, so none of the quotes or any of the things are on this bot. But someone write that down. Someone clip that so I can make it a quote later. Write what down? Oh fuck. Something about Lefty's very good at mashing meat. See, okay, so it does work. I actually haven't seen her on my Instagram for quite a while, but she is a like kind of fitness, I don't know, an influencer, and she cooks and stuff. And she had one of these, and every single time I would see her use it, I'm like, that's fucking brilliant.
There's eggs in two places. Which ones do I use?
Start with the ones in the door. Because a couple of weeks ago, I was like, oh, we need eggs. Oh, we need eggs. Oh, we need eggs. In my defense, every time I made a shopping list and like a grocery order, we were coming back from somewhere.
In your defense, you're early onset dementia.
Really early onset.
It's not early onset dementia, it's just ADHD, which is kind of the same thing. Really, at the end of the day. Thank you, Urza. I love you dearly. I am very excited for the delicious apple cobbler.
This smells like
It smells.
it's just permeating everything.
I did the mash.
so good. The monster
Thank you
mash?
for the mash.
Mashed potato. This is the mashed potato, right?
I have no idea.
What is the mashed potato dance?
Erin,
I know. Yeah, eggshells compost.
you said they were particular, so I realized.
Oh yeah, they're more particular about like they won't take things that are labeled as like compostable plastic or things like that because they're not set up for that. But they'll take like fat animal bones, like meat scraps, all that sort of stuff. So any bit of chicken of the sea or of the land. You don't stream for a week and your brain just ceases to work.
Aaron, need we remind you?
My brain doesn't work normally.
This is exactly like your normal stream. Except
what?
it's in the kitchen.
I know. How dare you say something so brave and yet so correct? My off-brand Pyrex, the lowercase Pyrex brand. One time when I was a child,
I almost poured it in here.
it would have been salvageable. It would have been fine. One time when I was a kid, I was at my grandma's house and she was a pretty avid baker, so she had like a lot of buttermilk because she would make biscuits and a bunch of stuff. And I wasn't paying attention when I grabbed the carton of milk and poured myself a gigantic glass of buttermilk. That was not an enjoyable taste sensation. I didn't enjoy that as a child. I'm hosting, and the two of them are doing way more work on this dinner than me. I am making one item. It is a salad, and it's 90% finished. Because I have chopped the lettuce. I don't want to do the tomatoes until we're just about ready to have it, because
Yeah.
heirloom tomatoes are kind of leaky. You know what I mean? I don't know why this motion.
I don't either. Maybe you're squishing the tomato?
Maybe I'm squeezing. I don't know. You know, leaky tomatoes.
Oh, I should close this
Yeah.
because I don't trust it.
Leaky tomato. You know, this
I'll
is a
eat the
firm.
tomato.
This is a firm tomato. This is a leaky tomato.
Aaron, why are your tomatoes leaking?
No, not the pair of anguish for me and my Uber driver. Not that. Worst part is, I know exactly what Dave is referencing. That is a good TikTok series. There is a lady who, you know how people will be like, "Hi, I'm Erin, and I brought the bread pudding," where they're like, they're having a potluck, and so people will show off like the dishes that they brought. And this creator, she has a beautiful accent. I think it's Nigerian, I'm not super sure, but it's very beautiful to listen to. But she would like score people on what they brought, and sometimes not only do you get the pair of anguish, but so does the Uber driver that brought you to the function.
Or the person who said you were guilty
This feels
gets
thick.
the pair of anguish instead.
Yes.
Because you should not have been guilty.
I think it needs a little more buttermilk.
More buttermilk.
Do you want to splash?
Here, we'll sploosh. You tell me when. My favorite thing about buttermilk is if you don't have it on hand, you can just curdle milk with lemon juice. Start with that?
Let's start with that.
Because you can...
You just mix butter and milk.
Yeah. That's what I thought it was as a child, which I think is one of the reasons why I grabbed the, like, liter and was like, oh, this will be fine.
One more sploosh like that, I think it
More
would be good.
Oh, like that?
Yes.
Sometimes I absentmindedly fiddle with my septum ring with my top lip. And I know it looks weird. But oh, I can't tell. Is the rainwave still going, friends? Is the music still playing? Because the browser says it is. But I am not sure, because I can't hear it, because I don't have headphones on. So...
This looks ready to spoon.
Looks ready to sploosh.
Same.
Pepper. Thank you. You're not helping. You want the spring? There's the spring. There's the spring. There's the spring. There's the spring. There you go. Good girl. Sploosh.
Other things you can eat. The sausages and peppers should take a few minutes to burn.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
The sausages will take. And how long does the corn take?
Fuck the corn. The corn is downstairs. I keep
All the
forgetting.
corn needs to be done is wrapped in foil and or even just thrown on the barbecue.
But like, are we shucking it?
Not when you put it on the barbecue.
Because the husk keeps it from burning.
And
Oh.
it keeps the moisture.
Yeah.
Don't use that word.
The dampness.
Thank you. It keeps the damp, wet corn contained with.
Sounds awful.
Well, you know. So how long are the cats are in town? Cats go home Tuesday morning. They got here Friday afternoon-ish. In true Aaron fashion, I was late getting home. But that is mostly because, despite my best efforts, one of my appointments at work, who is notorious for never showing up on time, was 10 minutes early. What? Hi, Wef. Welcome to my kitchen.
What Aaron doesn't know is that we're never leaving.
Oh no. I can't have that.
Secret immigration?
I mean, I'm not gonna tell them you're here. If I have someone say hello, this is JD Vance, where are the cats? I'll be like, who? You mean Salt and Pepper?
We totally got two cats here.
Yeah. Welcome to my kitchen.
Knows who we are.
Bananas and avocados. I understood that reference, Wef. That's a good vine. That's a good deep cut of a vine, Wef. And this is why I adore you. And your very wonderful face.
This looks like there'll be adequate like biscuity parts and open parts.
Fantastic. You did turn the oven on?
I did. I did
Okay.
turn the oven on.
It was fun explaining to the Katses, who I know have been to Canada before, how very weird we are between imperial and metric. Where like some things consistently in metric. Speed limit, metric. Distances, metric. Pull up, drank. No. But when it comes to cooking, temperature on oven, Fahrenheit, not Celsius.
Yeah, I went through all the trouble of like converting
The temperature?
my oven temperatures
Oh.
from freedom units to Celsius,
Canadian.
and then I turned it on and hit the up button, and it's like 350, and I'm like, I'm fine. I did it all for nothing.
No, you did it all for the nookie.
We're just Canadians. We play it both ways.
I mean, I am bisexual, so. How long do we want?
40 to 45.
Okay, Google. Set a 42-minute timer.
But how many Canadian minutes is that?
So if we all pool our money for $6,000, almost 7,000 Canadian, we could have an entire massive McMansion in Surrey to ourselves. Langley. Ooh, even better. Langley is safer than Surrey. Well, there hasn't been a lot of gang violence in Missouri lately. Okay, don't make that face at me, officer.
It says it sleeps 22. No, I don't believe we'd be getting real comfy.
We would be getting real comfy, but you know what? 22 friends.
What's a little snuggling between
What's a little
friends?
snuggling between friends? The bummer is, unfortunately, people would have to at least give me like some money towards it because I can't drop $6,600 on an Airbnb. I don't have that kind of disposable income.
But now, if we only had 18 people, that works out to $372 a person.
That's not bad. 372 Canadian per person for like a weekend, or was that 5 nights?
That would be from Thursday
To Monday?
until Tuesday to
Alright.
give time for
For flights
people to
and-
pick best flights. And
Okay. This is something that we could do for 2026.
I don't know what 2026.
Work some overtime. You know what? I'll make one of them. And then you'll have a bunch of overtime. I
I don't
won't.
know if you can say that.
I didn't say it. I whispered it, so it didn't happen. Need another week of vacation? Same. About an island in Lake Superior? We could just buy an island in Lake Superior. I would be okay with that. But I'm also a little bit mad at the Lake Superior. If anyone knows about the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, like it is on site with Lake Superior. Milk, butter, salt. I knew you would appreciate it, Lefty. No one else. But when Lefty gets the references, I'm like, yes.
I flew into Duluth, Minnesota, which is on
Lake
Lake
Superior.
Superior, and had to get a lift to a hotel, and the Lyft driver spent basically the entire 8-minute ride talking about Gordon Lightfoot.
Nice. True Canadian treasure. Gordon Lightfoot. Fantastic man. I mean, for a Thursday to Tuesday, for a whole house that can sleep up to 22, I feel like that's actually kind of reasonable when you pause and think about it. However.
Erin, am I supposed to use the fancy whipping cream or the one that's already open?
How much do you need?
Half cup.
Half a cup? Let's use the one that's already open.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Because there's a lot in here.
Yes, there's. Okay.
That one had a hot tub.
Ooh, and that one has a hot tub. So
Ping pong table and poker table.
ping pong,
in the
poker
garage.
table in the
Ooh.
garage. Well, we've just set up the part. This is happening.
Maybe aim for 2026.
Well, and we'll also have to fit because there's a June event and then there's a fall event. So we need to where do we slot it in the calendar?
End of August.
Hmm?
End of August.
But is that that's a lot very quick if it's end of June, end of August, mid-October, November-ish. I'm thinking March, April. We'll be in Vancouver. There's not going to be snow.
And I guess we're inside anyways.
Yeah. Again, there is
It's not like
there
we're
is
going
the
anywhere.
option of doing things if we're in the greater Vancouver area. We're not going to go do them,
Butter, salt.
but
We
there
are
is
not
the option.
going to touch
We
this.
we want to have the option.
Yes.
We don't want to exercise it.
Because the
It's
bummer
that
is,
simple.
I want all of my loved ones. I want all of you lovely people, and I just want you to teleport into my kitchen right now. And I will feed all of you, and I will clothe you, and I will love you, and I will keep you for forever. However, where we live is, Urza can tell you, the cats can tell you, Arby Mans can tell you, it's a bit of a pain in the butt to get here because you either have to fly into Vancouver and then have about a 4-hour drive, which means you've got to rent a car or take a bus, or you fly right into Kamloops, which always adds a cost to it because it's not a very big airport and
probably still 4 hours of friggin'
still probably
airport.
4 hours of airport stuff and your
Excuse
options.
me, Pepper.
Pepper, what have you?
She's got a spring style. There you go. Right in front. Sorry.
Is a boost just a moose that seats
7.
several people?
Yeah. It's just a moose that has a big saddle. That's true. And I guess I'm also thinking of in Canadian dollars, what it costs to fly anywhere directly from here. So even though when we went to the East Coast in the summer. We flew Kamloops to Calgary and then Calgary to Halifax. And that was still like, I'm pretty sure an equivalent flight in the States would be for 2 people, maybe $1,000. Maybe. And in Canadian, if we hadn't used our like airline companion voucher where Backspacer's flight was only like $199 plus fees and taxes, it was gonna be like $2,500.
Yikes.
Like round trip, which is obscene. But this is what happens when you have an oligarchy of airline. Well, that's not even an oligarchy. It's basically a duopoly. We have WestJet and we have Air Canada. Both of them suck. WestJet sucks slightly less.
You can get a flight from Seattle to New York for $244.
Yeah, Seattle to New York, $244. If you want to fly Vancouver to Montreal, kind of similar amount of fly time, I'm gonna guess $800 Canadian.
From Vancouver to Montreal?
Yeah. From YVR to Trudeau Airport. Not Justin, his daddy. We do get very
Trudeau.
Daddy Trudeau. We do get very screwed on the air travel. You see a fluffy tail, please.
Twice as much as, so, I don't know if this is in freedom units or Canadian,
Probably it's in silly Canadian dollary dues.
but
Peppy.
it went from 244 Seattle to New York to 503 for Vancouver to Montreal.
Say hello to the people's Peppy. Say hello. Say hello, everyone. I'm very pretty. I want to help with cooking. She's actually been so much better than the last time I did a cooking stream when I was making cookies.
She's been very polite.
She's been very polite. She hasn't tried to get up here. The anti-cat spikes are working. Yes, you're my sweet little baby, aren't you? I just love you so much. Yes, and you don't want any cookies right now. Mimi, please love me. Please love me. I love you so much. She's actively pushing my face away. Say Pepper. Everyone loves you. Yeah, you have fan club. Salt is sitting on top of Fort Pepper, which is the name of the cat tree that we have. Just sort of staring in this general direction, like, what are you guys doing? Okay, I put you down. I put you down. Thank you. Thank you for putting your poopy little paws all over my face. You did pick her up. This is true. I did ask for it. I did invite it. I know we had said, thinking of like the tasks we're actually attempting to accomplish right now, which is cooking things. I know we had said about doing the peppers and onions on the barbecue. Would anyone be opposed if I just sauteed them? A texture thing. I'm gonna like the texture better.
That's fine with me.
Okay. It's fine. No one is opposed? Okay.
All opposed to say no or I shouldn't.
No one's opposed. Hooray.
Should we put the corn on the barbecue?
Yeah, corn
Because
barbecue.
it will be in the husk.
Yes.
And
It should go on probably sooner than later.
Yes.
Yeah.
because the only thing that's going to take a lot of time right now is the
Or
dessert, which is just
do you need any help or
I don't think so. I'm just gonna turn it on and let it heat up for a moment.
I don't know, maybe that's a two-person job. I have no idea.
What? I hate that I have to ask this question. What year did you visit? Because I was trying to figure this out, because I know Rockman Man has come to stay as well. I think we didn't have Pepper when Rockman Man came to stay, and Arby Man stayed with us after you stayed with us. So it's probably a year and a few months, I think. Were we married yet? No, because we weren't even married when Rockman Man came to stay with us. We've been living in sin this whole time. July 2022. We got Pepper July 2023. So, a year later to celebrate your anniversary of visiting. We took the cats to the wildlife park, which is my favorite place to take people when they visit us. Unfortunately, we could not find the spirit bear. He was very much like, fuck you people, I'm not dealing with the press right now. No questions, speak to my agent. Fox, you're in my kitchen. Hello, gorgeous. We did get to see the foxes though. They were screaming. They were making that like noise that foxes make. It was great. Was the spooter still there? There are so many spiders in and around my house. Not in my house. Well, if they're in my house, I can't see them, and that's good and bad. This has been a terrible year for popcorn spiders, which apparently is a colloquialism only known to BC. I don't know what their actual name is, but they look like a big piece of popped popcorn. At the refuge, yes. So many spiders. Actually, no, the spider wasn't in the little... Because you guys went and looked and checked for me where like the bearded dragon was on the inside. The spider
No,
wasn't
there
there.
was no spider there.
Yeah, the spider...
We checked, so you got to walk through.
Mhm. I did get to actually go in there for the first time ever. Fox, do you call them popcorn spiders?
Suggest something that
Sculptulas are real? Unfortunately, yes. If you're not, if you are not arachnophobic, Aaron, I'm afraid to tell you about how many orb weavers we have here. Oh no. Okay. Oop, those are my fingers. You've never seen them? Okay, maybe it's a like West Coast, like DC.
I think the orb beavers are what you call the popcorn spiders.
Yeah, I don't know. However, the second fox referred to them as sculptulas. Yeah, that's a pretty apt description. They do look like a sculptula because they're kind of the same color. Yeah, they're gross. If it helps, they're outside. They can be outside until they prevent me from getting into the house.
By
Then-
existing.
By existing and just being there. And so... I know they're good. I know they are a sign of a healthy ecosystem and they do wonderful things.
They will catch the flies so that Peppy doesn't
Eat them.
eat them.
This is true. However, yeah, thankfully the big spider was, the tarantula or whatever it was that used to be at the wildlife park, was not there. You're reading chat?
Yeah. No.
No? No. He's blushing! Look at that little baby. He's so cute.
I'm not an on-screen personality. That's not what I do.
I mean, sometimes you do.
Are you a producer?
Yes.
Sure.
I was gonna make a joke that's like maybe too much even for my stream.
I doubt it.
Well, who's to say?
Aaron,
Mm-hmm.
do you have preferences of smooth or chunky purees? Or like mashed, like potato type things? Do you like smooth or chunkies?
I'm not upset with chunkies. I'm not one of the people that needs my mashed potatoes or mashed food to be pureed smooth. If there is some chunk and some texture, I'm not offended by that.
Because this gives the option. Of we could run it through that, but then we have an extra dish that we have to leave for whipping cream.
By we, do you mean he? The rule in the house is they who cook doth not clean. So someone's gonna have a lot of dishes. We fucking with potatoes? We, sort of. It's more potatoes than celeriac, I think, unfortunately, because we vastly underestimated how much usable portion of celeriac we were gonna have once we trimmed off all the stuff. So I would say it's 60-40 potatoes to celeriac.
That's generous.
Generous. But we are making a celeriac puree. And I've never had celeriac. It has been effort to remember to pronounce it that way because it was one of those words I had only ever seen written down and I thought it was celeriac.
It tastes quite good.
Good. Excellent.
Would you like to taste Aaron?
Oh, I would like a taste.
It is more potato than celery. Very mild celery.
That's so good.
Like it's potato with a hint of celery.
It is, and I fucking love it. That is delightful. Ugh.
Do
All
you
right.
need this for something, or can I use it to get wet corn to the barbecue?
You can use it to get wet corn to the barbecue. Yeah, that. They're gluten-free potato. Wait, isn't potatoes are already gluten-free?
Potatoes are already gluten-free.
There we go. You're saying a word that sounds like you learned it from a book, and I don't know what it is. Yes, what Dave said. So, Celeriac.
You can also say celery root.
Celery root. And how? Ooh, friends, I'm very excited. The cats brought us many things, one of which was several whatchamacallits, which I'm stoked on. They also brought some cool things that I've never seen from Trader Joe's before. Wait, there was one more. No. I've never seen these before. Canada does not have Trader Joe's. So they brought crunchy chili onion sprinkle seasoning blend, which I'm very excited to use. And then this is going to make Left laugh at me. Aglio olio?
Aolio?
You don't say the G?
It's a
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Italian's weird, but this stuff. And basically the directions are heat 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil with a tablespoon of the seasoning, toss with half of a pound of cooked pasta and serve warm. I'm like, yes. Much excite. Fuck language, the close neighbor of love languages. Nail check. Do you like them, Fox? I can come closer. I can come closer. Look at Sam. It's weird not having OBS like visible to see, but these are some of my favorite nails of recent memory. They're very good. Yeah.
Italian
Lefty!
is basically French, which is basically spinach.
Yes. Spinach.
Spinach. It's pronounced spinach, Aaron.
Spinach. Sorry. 97 months. Oh no.
What?
It's gonna happen. Just let it happen.
Oh.
I'm sorry, we have to end stream early. Aaron is now dead.
Screaming for me on the grave.
My knees.
I'm surprised you managed to put the whole recorder together without seeing me
No,
I put it together.
I glance over and I just see the. I was like, oh no, it's happening. It's happening. Oh, it's just. At this point, it is just a Pavlovian response. Ugh. I'm here for your knees. Well, good news, Nagata. They don't work like they used to. This is. No.
Urza Cat is definitely taking donations for the song.
Yeah. Remind me to hand Kat a few dollars for this in the future. I love how it still costs $1.25. Just like, here you go. Thank you very much. Oh, hi, Nagata. Instrumental equivalent to have you ever had a dream where you could. I can't do that one. Rock My Man can. How are we? Ooh. Come here. Come here. Come here. Your super fan is here. You have to say hello. She's like, I absolutely do not. That didn't work. That didn't work. I'm trying. Hold on.
Let me wrangle kitties.
Okay. Come to me. Oh, you're being so good, Salty. Say hello.
2 cats for the price of 1.
Yes, and now 3.
I don't think I'm actually in picture.
Picture in picture. Meanwhile, Pepper's like, absolutely not. Salt has been very good, but a little spicy, which is funny. Ta-da! 2 cats for the price. All 4 cats. It's cool for cats. There. Cat holder and cat. You're just good kitties, aren't you? They're like, oh hell yes, attention.
Salt is being
Oh.
very good.
Yes, all for Nagata, because he didn't get a chance to say hello to the babies. It's so cute. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put Salt down because she has been so good.
She's like, nah.
Yeah. Bestest baby, right? They are very good girls. They're the world's best kitties when they're not being bad kitties.
Salt has been very good. She's just been watching
Yeah.
the entire stream.
She's just been very interested sitting on top of Fort Pepper. For the uninitiated, to my right, I think it still shows up as right on the stream, is Catastrophe.
Oh,
it does?
Well, we're looking at you, so it's.
Yeah. So I'm Mia. Catastrophe is Mia.
No right
No.
and left, just this direction.
This direction.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Mia. And then the other cat is leftmost cat. Get a sweater on your shoulders and teach them to perch while you cook. It's sanitary-ish. I've seen.
I don't think Erin wants us perching on her shoulders.
This is why I'm gonna learn how to do like these squats with like the thing behind your neck, the bar.
Just a back squat.
Back squat, is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's just
this.
a squat.
And then I will bench press my husband one day. That's the goal.
On
Overhead
stream.
press.
Overhead press. What if I nope. I was gonna say what I really need to do to my husband is clean and jerk, but something
You
snatch.
definitely need to do that
I
somewhere
know.
other than
Erin, you
Twitch.
should look.
Oh. Stream, this looks delightful. We have, so if that's ready to go, the corn is on. Let me get,
Sausages should probably go on momentarily, I would think.
so if anyone, like, I'm not sponsored, but the Always Pan from our place is one of the best pans we have ever invested in. It was under the Christmas tree, I think the first year that we were.
I think so.
And the box said like, the tag said like, to Aaron and Backspacer from Santa, but it was his handwriting. So I was like, what the fuck did he? Then I opened it and I was like, oh, I see why it's for you as well. Because you will enjoy the cooking.
15, 20.
So we'll probably want
Dish
to wait another like.
Dish soap is this one, and then there's also, this is a solid block. Okay. It's very good. I'm very much a fan of the Always Pan, and also, again, Ninja. You don't sponsor me. Not like blue-haired douchebag Ninja, but like Ninja the company. Not his LLC, but like
Ninja Kitchens.
Ninja Kitchen stuff. I need them to sponsor me. I have so many Ninja products in my house, and I want so many more. I want a Ninja Creamy so bad. I have no counter. My watch. Oh yeah, it comes with the steamer basket, which is fantastic. Very good for dumplings and bao buns and
All the yummy things.
all the yummy things. You have one of those too. Aren't they fantastic? They're very good.
I think we have one. My
They're-
brother got it for me and left.
They are phenomenal. I have like non-stick, easy to clean. The one bummer is the version we have is not the one that is also oven safe, because the handle is like coated and plasticky. But they do make one that I believe is oven safe, so you could like pan sear something and then finish it in the oven. Like you could do a nice reverse sear on a steak, or I guess not a reverse sear, because you would sear it and then put it in the oven. That's not reverse sear.
This means we should use ours. I wonder if it would replace our egg pan as our nonstick starts to, you know, then we would.
This, however, best pan for eggs. This is the Rock.
It's like that pebble texture.
Yeah, this makes the most phenomenal like sunny side up or over easy eggs. As I've gotten older, I've got really into kitchen implements. Only pans needs to be a thing. I subscribe. I did one.
I would too.
Yeah.
I want people to pay me to show up cooking stuff.
When we were trying to find like where to have the camera and stuff, initially the angle was just like here, and I was like, we need it to be less boobs and more face.
Spot to put dishes that have been cleaned. Can I even if it's there?
Yeah.
Here, why don't we worship fruits, please?
For over there?
There should
We can.
worst
Yes.
case scenario, there should still be soap in the downstairs.
Under the sink, there is.
Matt.
Yeah.
They are very damp from the veggies.
Well then.
They just needed to get out of the way.
Yeah. This is the downside to my kitchen, is it's not big enough.
No kitchen is big enough.
There's
Yeah,
an
where's our
OnlyPans
butler
podcast.
kitchen?
She makes sexual food puns throughout her video. She stole my niche! Damn it! That was my idea. The internet does always find a way. It is also very easy to make a pan look like boobs or balls.
But there's 3 people in the kitchen right now.
Yeah, no. I very much, sweet husband will try and like clean behind me as I'm cooking, and I'm like, get out of the fucking kitchen. And then he does.
Did you want to lick this more?
Maybe. Ooh, actually, while we're doing things,
Only 500 bits.
and I'll do it while making consistent eye contact. Do you want to make some dirty girls? Some Canadian dirty girls, eh?
Oh yeah, because we got the.
Oh yeah.
I want
Oh,
to
yeah.
try a Canadian dirty girl.
For sure, but
Oh yeah, for sure. My favorite thing about like Canadianism, which is also like I would say a pretty like Midwest Wisconsinism, is the phrase "Oh yeah, no for sure"
Oh, you
means
betcha.
yes.
oh yeah, no, for sure.
Oh yeah, no for sure.
What?
For the uninitiated, a dirty girl is usually made from a cream whiskey,
Bourbon cream liqueur.
bourbon cream liqueur called Orphan Girl, and you mix it with root beer.
Who's all having one? Are all of us having one?
I'm definitely having it.
I want one.
I want to be a dirty girl, eh?
What? Are you also having one?
Yes.
Yeah, we're all gonna be dirty girls.
Salt also.
Yes, salt also.
Please let me know if
Are
the
you
microphone
okay
is
if
picking
we
up
use
my
that glass and use it, or do you
scritchy.
want- Oh yeah.
Yeah, Phoebe is an angel, yes, we already knew this, but she's asleep on the couch with her head on a pillow covered in her favorite bisexual blanket.
Who is this?
Phoebe the dog. No, not Phoebe, our niece. Very confusing times. Ontario. Okay, so what we need
So
to
it's
do
not a very dirty girl.
is make
It might be a little odd if it was.
make one, vacuum seal it, and overnight it to Fox.
Okay.
I mean, it is Canadian whiskey, so it can be acquired here.
So instead of the usual American ingredients, we're making a Canadian 1-8, which is using A&W zero sugar root beer, and what did we get?
40 Creek.
40 Creek cream liqueur made in Grimsby, Ontario, Canada. I don't know. Proudly Niagara, distinctly
Mr.
smooth.
Bartender, would you like, or are you just gonna eyeball it?
Would you
I'm
like a
just gonna
jigger?
eyeball
That's the right answer.
You know what? Much like with garlic, you measure the alcohol with your heart. Whatever feels like the right amount. I don't know where Grimsby is, but I assume it's near
As much
Niagara.
as I want to, I'm not just gonna like pour. That gets stuff all over the counter. And that's
Are you sure now?
Grimsby is the tired butler from Little Mermaid.
7 vaginas. That's all I can think of. If anyone understands the 7 vaginas recipe, we can stay friends. Even if you don't, we're still friends.
Does that need
That's
washing hair?
fine. Yeah. I like if the Pyrex stuff doesn't necessarily go in the dishwasher.
I'm just washing dishes.
TV picture added to Discord. Oh, yeah.
You are a dirty girl.
Yeah.
I'm a dirty girl.
We all get to be dirty girls.
Thank you.
You are a dirty girl.
You're
And
gonna
also-
have to set mine next to me because I have soapy hands and I will drop it.
You don't want to drop it.
You are a dirty
Also served in a very Canadian cup because it's Alexander Keith beer mugs, and that one is from Thunder Bay Oktoberfest from like 1985. The only thing that is left on the design is the creepy little faces.
Also, like, I swear, it's just chocolate milk. Just chocolate milk.
It's just a root beer float.
You know, that
It's so good.
works.
It does.
I have a few ideas. ¿Dónde está?
So like, wow.
Au revoir, Subaru. That's been this week's vocal stim. Thank you, TikTok. Au revoir, Subaru. We want to have this. Shit is delicious.
Also, that does work really well. Like, that is pretty much like the original.
My nose.
What do you want, Sadie?
I don't know. I'm trying to get like.
What if you had mushroom seasoning?
Yes, because this one's pretty much empty. So we can use up that one and then put a new one in. I want salt pig so bad so that I can just have fresh salt.
That was your only thing.
Aww. But you're not salty. Stop having Ontario things except me. Yeah, you can come visit us in the desert,
Yeah, that is really good.
It's so
right?
Yeah, I think we picked the correct one.
A little bit too much to use all of it up, but it's very close.
Yeah, that would probably be it.
Oh, it's probably good for sausages to go on now.
I would say so, yes, because we are
Yeah.
now sautéing. There's so much. Something mise en place.
Our sausage is going in the barbecue, or are they in a pan?
They will be on the barbecue.
Okay.
Head, shoulders, knees on plus.
And shoulders mise en
We're
place.
gonna do like a
mise en place.
sponsorship ad break.
Yeah. For Kurt and his delicious
Kurt's
sausage.
It's delicious.
That's the Hungarian garlic.
Yeah.
Nice. And then we got cheddar smokies.
I don't remember what smokies we got.
They also had like a blueberry and something one a little while ago. That was very good. I think it was like blueberry.
There were so many flavors that sounded good.
There is. I sound like two horses.
The unfortunate part is
Wow.
they don't like us to take meat through the border.
No, yeah, it's kind of frowned upon. So much compost.
Erin, set that here.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Do we need the sugar for anything? No? Okay. Sugar and liquid. Does the horse have name? No, the horse has no names.
Through the desert on a horse with no name.
Oh, there we go. Fox gets it. Okay, Fox. We had moved on from Seven Virginias, and I had forgot that we were talking about that. Wow, you sound like two horses. You're really pretty. I love new Neil Ciceriga. Apparently, he's making another album. I'm very excited. I don't think these ones got used.
They did not.
They did
I just
not?
grabbed them out because I was like, I don't want to dig in the.
Not sure how many.
Yes. And I just ended up managing to use one, which is fabulous.
I love how that band's name is just America. Fuck yeah.
I think
Lick my butt and
That is
suck
cute.
on my balls, America. Fuck yeah. Freedom is the only way. I am so excited. It's also very exciting to me that the cooking stream was a rounding success. This is awesome. A very arousing success.
Did you just call it
Despite-
an arousing success?
yes, she did.
Okay.
Despite
I have been at half mast this whole time.
No way.
Just want to try and rinse these out.
that's fine. I'm just getting some of the bowls because there were too many dirty bowls.
I know, I was looking at it and I'm like, I really probably should start cleaning up like a few things.
I could not deal.
The best part of the lid, the lid has like a spoon rest and then a little slot,
And then you can yes.
and then you do that and it's phenomenal.
It's like a cooking TV stream, except we actually have dishes and shit we have to clean up.
We do. What is
We can't just pull it out of the oven and be like,
ta-da?
Well, except the one thing.
Except for the one thing. Oh.
We do have a little magic.
My brain was like, what did I say that is requiring questioning? And then Urza reminded me that I said I've been at half-mast this whole time. And I forgot that I said that. I was like, what are we airing?
Everything.
To be fair, everything. To be fair. To be, or not to be. That's the name of the android.
We sound like two horses.
No, okay. So I have a very old internet video to show you. It's a good reference. Am I going to explain? Just ta-da.
Is this the reference that Foxy got?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know the reference.
7 vaginas.
Erin, can you set this in the sink?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, we're probably getting to the
Nope,
point-
nope, Pepper. That is an apple seed.
Nope, we don't eat that. I don't know. I don't know much, but I know that's bad for cats.
It is an apple seed. This is dirty.
I actually don't know if anything wound up in that one.
Dirty?
It got rinsed out. The only thing that was in it was the corn block.
Okay. Then I'm not even gonna. I'm not putting that effort in.
Okay, sorry. It's in there now. I'm just playing in.
Erin, do you use buttermilk very much?
No, but leaving it behind, I will figure out something to do with it. I can make some biscuits.
I was gonna say you could also make French toast.
Ooh, yes, I could make French toast.
I was gonna say I will make you French toast
Do we need the vanilla?
to leave here.
Vanilla we're done with?
Done.
Okay.
I was
Vanilla
gonna
can
say-
go away.
Oh, unless Left needs it for whipped cream.
Nope.
Do you need it for the Cool Whip? We don't need the lemon juice anymore? No? Okay, that can go away.
Baking powder probably too.
Yeah. So can brown sugar. Whoop, sorry, that's very close to the microphone. My bad, friends. Probably the flour and the salt can go away as well.
Yes, I will gladly make you French toast to leave here. And you know what French toast does really well? You can freeze it in like 1 or 2 like French toast things, and then you just have to stick it in.
Yeah.
Look what we have to go with the French toast.
Oh yeah, we have millions of peaches,
But yes,
but not the teaches of peaches, unfortunately. I didn't know that she used to be like a English teacher in she was a high school teacher, an elementary school teacher, and then was like, I'm gonna move to Europe and make music.
Stay in school.
Yeah, or don't.
It's the best.
Well, you can probably stay in school.
Do not send the cat away. Okay, the last thing. Actually, can that get dried off and I will use it for the tomatoes and the other stuff in the
It's starting to
salad?
smell really good.
or that, or just dry it.
Fuck yeah! It's turned into a thing. I'm so sorry. Thank y'all. Dun. There's my favorite knife. There's my favorite knife. Because we all have a favorite kitchen knife, right?
Yes.
Yes.
This one is mine.
One of my favorite kitchen knives is a knife that Left does not very particularly like.
My other favorite kitchen knife we had to get rid of because it was ceramic and it got a chip in it.
Just get rid of them when they do that.
Yeah, and I was really sad about it because I enjoyed it. Lefty, my darling, could you pass me the larger of the 2 tomates? That is all with me, huh? Many thanks. We went and got beautiful heirloom tomatoes from the local farmer's market yesterday.
And then proceeded to put spikes in them.
Yeah. So we've mentioned these spikes. So Pepper realized about a month ago that this counter that she jumps on all the time, this is the same height as that. So now we have no safe space to leave things. And she got up there and ate a massive hole in Isabel's dog food bag when she was staying with us. And then a couple days later, we looked after my mom's dog, Deacon. She also got into his dog food bag. And so,
spikes.
yeah.
Behind your head.
Yeah, spikes. So they're not sharp, but when you jump on them, they're a little abrupt. And it has been working. They are unpleasant. It has been working, but I do feel like a bad mummy. But my fear is I don't want her learning the hard way that burns, because the stove is the same height as the side, and we have like cameras in the house, and I have definitely, once I realized she was getting up there, she was walking all over the stove, and I'm like, I don't want her to burn her little beans. Oh, we could probably turn that down.
I just smelt it and was like, it needs a stir.
Yes.
It's fine.
But yeah, that's the spikes. I know cats are gonna cat, and they're gonna do what they want to do, and that's fine. I just want her to be safe and not burn her little paws. So we're trying this as an experiment. So far it seems to be working, because she hasn't tried to get up here at all. And the last cooking stream I did that involved Pepper, when I was making cookies for a work Christmas thing, she was up here so often. I washed my hands so much, I gave myself contact dermatitis, which if you've ever had, fucking sucks. I just don't want to feel like a bad mom. I'm also not putting the tomatoes in like tiny little chunks because I quite like a big chunk of heirloom tomato. I hope that is okay. If people prefer smaller, I can make smaller. Me? I just love a big, fun heirloom tomato. America. It's just in there now. Sorry, friends. Our compost bin is gonna be so full. 4-3, that's about to beep.
Oh,
Okay, Google, stop the alarm.
I should look at it. Ooh, I would say that looks very done.
Ooh, it sure do. Da-da-da. Salad drama.
Do you want a toothpick?
No,
Nah,
Okay.
it's fine.
it's springy, and if it's a little doughy, it's color.
Yeah. But we don't want, like, doe as in a deer. A female deer. But potentially a ray, a drop of golden sun.
Yeah, I don't think this should have meat in it.
No?
No,
There's no meat in the trifle?
No.
I'm not supposed to put beef in the trifle.
no venison.
Wrong trifle.
No venison. No venison.
That's another Friends reference I've made today. Considering it's like not that good of a show, but just, you know, pop culture things, they stick in your head.
I thought I was going to have a moment with the corn.
Yeah.
Oh, it made quite fire.
Oh, okay. Well, it's also a brand new barbecue, so.
No, it was just the the
Oh.
little bits of like the
The-
husk and stuff that
yeah.
were finally getting dried out.
Why do I have wild horses?
I've had that stuck in my head since yesterday.
Where did we hear it?
I didn't. It was because of the wild horses.
We saw wild horses.
Maybe that's why.
And
I
ever
started
since then,
singing
I've been
Wild
like,
Horses.
And then we were
Wild
talking about going
horses.
and petting wild horses.
There we go. That's why. It's my fault. It's contagious. The sausages are looking good.
This was very
They
good.
probably another 5 minutes or so.
Thank you for making me a delicious dirty girl.
All of us have been made dirty girls. I worked really hard. Also,
the hardest there.
Fox did say that we sounded like two horses, and two horses are enough to be considered wild horses, plural.
Pepper, we did just clean
Pepper
those dishes.
and...
Get on there.
Well, she's got to inspect them and make sure they're
By
dry.
me, I mean, I just cleaned all those
Yes,
dishes.
you did. Thank you. You're breaking the rule.
What?
They who cook doth not clean.
I could not handle the dirty
I
dishes.
know, that's fair. I was looking at it and I'm like, even this is a lot for me. America.
I can deal with some dirty dishes, and then I get to a point and I can't handle it, and it needs to be fixed. And
Well, I'm like, I don't have a huge amount of counter space either, so the second, like, there's a couple of things.
I needed the counter space.
Do I need a hard reset? America. Fuck no!
Does the fridge magic need whipped cream?
Yes.
Is it plain whipped cream? Is it vanilla whipped cream? Is it
Plain.
Because you can't have
sweetened to asum?
Yes.
I just feel like the cobbler is also going to benefit from some whipped cream because it is a bit thick.
Do you want me to double?
I would love if you double creamed.
I want your cream.
All right.
Someone get Prince.
Gotta give them what they want.
Cream.
It's
Get on
it's
top.
so thick. I think it needs some cream.
Should I show off the television magic?
Ooh, yes. So we're gonna make a key lime pie, but thankfully, through the magic of television,
It took mere moments.
It took
and
mere moments.
No on-screen preparation.
no on-screen preparation whatsoever. If you know anything about me, key lime pie is my favorite pie, and I'm fucking stoked that Lefty made me key lime pie. It's one of my favorites.
Because he could acquire the key lime juice
Dick.
from Florida.
Think real hard about a time. A happy place? I mean, I'm currently in a very happy place. Have loved ones chatting with me. I have loved ones in my house. We are about to have a beautiful, bountiful feast. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for this.
Did you really just say that?
Yeah, but I couldn't keep a straight face. I mean, I can't anyway. I'm bisexual. Thank you. I'll be here all night. Try the veal, tip your waitress. I almost said, try the waitress, tip your veal.
Oh, there's the hole.
Yeah.
I think sounds good either way.
Sounds good either way. How long ago was the time?
I don't think we have any veal.
I am ethically opposed to veal, personally. I'm sure it's tasty. I know, but I just like, you know what? Let them run around. Yeah, it's been, God damn it, Urza. 1 week since you looked at me. And I did take the Vyvanse today. I promise. I promise you that I did. How basily are we basil fans?
I'm pro basil.
Pro
I'm
basil?
pro-basil.
Okay.
Basil forward.
Basil
I am more
forward.
pro basil than pro tomato.
Okay.
Pro
Noted.
basil.
Thank you for attending my extremely long setup joke. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. So you know how Spotify gives you the like, hey, like new music Friday. Here's a bunch of new releases by like musicians you usually listen to. And I clicked on it on Friday, and then the first song that played was 1 Week by the Bare Naked Ladies. And I was like, have I time traveled to like 1998?
Probably.
But it was on a like compilation of like the best of the 90s or something like that. I was like, oh, okay. That makes sense.
The Left and I have generally different music preferences. However,
I can hear one of the sausages screaming.
I hear it too.
That probably means they're done.
However, there is one genre, one channel that we generally agree upon in the car, and that is the 90s channel.
China, the Chinese chickens. The only reason I leave my liked playlist is occasionally to be like, I would like some different music. Like just new things to add to the liked playlist.
Are you ready for your dinner?
Oh yeah, the kitties have not had their dinner. Which is very impressive that they are not screaming at me about it either.
They've had a lot of attention.
They have had a lot of attention, and they've had some treatses. Wild horses. I thought these were gonna be like the little, not like,
The medium.
not the medium. You listen to different playlists when high? Oh my god, me too! I have a whole playlist that is just like for when Aaron is stoned, and it's a lot of very cliche like Tool, Pink Floyd, Sleep Token, anything Maynard does, really, like, you know, as you do.
Do we have an empty sink?
Half of the sink is empty, yes. Okay, now it's empty.
There you go. Yeah.
Was it the corn that was squealing?
No, the sausages were just starting out. Like they're like 2 more minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Problem is trying to get that off. Burning my hands.
Ah, yes. We have tongs and we have oven mitts.
You could also stab them with something.
Fleep token. You know what? I don't want to put one cheese back in the fridge and have it be sad in the container, so I'm going to use all 3 cheeses. I don't think there's going to be any...
Cheese. Pro cheese.
I think that's the only humane thing.
It really is. It would be very upset.
The cheese would be lonely.
This is one cheese that I do not want to stand alone.
The cheese's heart would not go on.
Ta-da! I'm trying to make it very pretty. Urza, I'm gonna call them Fleep Token for forever now. What have you done? What's your favorite band? Fleep Token. Okay. This can go back in the fridge. I was about to be like, what smells like burning? And then I was like, oh, the very charred skin of the corn.
The thing that was on the barbecue.
Yes. Oh, it's corn. You ruined my joke because you banged some balls. I was gonna make a corn joke. It's fine. That's not why the people are here. You're not here for my puns.
They're here for mine.
Nah. Hosted by my own Picard. The worst part is we're gonna have to clean the table off to be able to go
That's
sit
what I'm
down.
doing.
Is there anything I can do to you?
You can sit there and continue to be lovely. I have
You
turned.
know it, darling.
These are turned down so they can just continue to stay warm. We have puree.
The sausages can come off like
Yeah.
imminently.
Vocal coach reacting to the darkness, and she commented on the singer saying, "You've got me in a spin, but everything is a-okay." You know? Vessel is a very... They wear a mask, and yet I'm like, you're hot. Just goes to show. Attitude is like 99% of it. The last thing that I need for salad is... Can you get the Tuscan herb olive oil out for my this? And then we have had these white balsamic vinegars for forever, and we've never done anything with them. There's key lime,
Are you
peach,
are you
and
trying to make a salad dressing?
I never just usually like drizzle of the balsamic and olive oil. Is that okay?
That's fine.
I usually
I make salad dressings.
I normally do, but I'm like, you know, I'm a lazy girl.
I don't ever make the same salad dressing twice. Left's grandmother would love it if I could make the same salad dressing twice.
I'm like that with my chili. My chili is never the same twice. Or like spaghetti sauce. Like it's all the same ingredients, but it just never tastes exactly the same.
And like the salad dressing has various, the ingredients change a little bit. And my salad ingredients change, so like it varies. But,
Depends on what's in season.
right. But his grandma would like that I
Was consistent.
was consistent and made salad dressing. But I do like leave her with a whole container of salad dressing
Nice.
every time I'm there.
My cousin's partner has a recipe for like homemade Caesar salad dressing. And because we're white, the base of it is mayonnaise.
Tower of sausage.
Tower of meats. Heyo. It's just my usual Friday night, you know what I'm saying.
I do not know what you're saying.
No?
Please elaborate.
So usually Friday nights are D&D night.
It's so true.
D&D equals Tower of Sausage.
Yes.
Essentially.
Because when I'm not there, it is a sausage party. Not to be confused with a lemon party, that's very different.
Not to be confused with democracy sausage.
No.
because We could really use some of that here.
Yeah, it is. I mean, again, this country not perfect. People are very upset that we're going to recognize Palestine, or have officially as of today been like, hey, Palestine's real. People are mad about that. Would you believe? It's Sunday? Well, you know, sometimes. Occasionally, a girl needs more than one tower of meat night a week. You know, you feel me? Oh. Balsamic glaze is... Your hands are clean. Okay. Salad done. It looks very beautiful. I laid it out all aesthetically pleasing. I normally make it with burrata, but I was like, if I'm actually putting lettuce in it and not just making a usual caprese salad, I'm like, I need a cheese with a little bit more structure. But I think...
Aaron, were you gonna add crunches?
Ooh, I was gonna add crunchies. You're envious of my apron? Hello, gorgeous. Thank you.
My grandma did get burrata recently and cut into it and be like, oh, that's really liquidy inside.
You're like, yeah, Grandma.
And she was very disappointed.
pistachios or crispy onions. Crispy onions are gonna be a little weird, but also delightful. But I think
Curtains.
curtains.
It's rooting for you.
Pistachios are not the appropriate thing for that.
No.
The onions, I feel they're gonna get a little soggy
Yes.
with the tomatoes.
Drizzle the salad with Dirty Girl? No, I'm not sharing the Dirty Girl with my salad. Also, hi Evie. Welcome to my kitchen. The boobs are bigger on the inside. I should have taken a picture of my aesthetically pleasing salad before just sprinkling croutons on top of it, but here we are. So tonight's dinner has been a lovely group effort. We have barbecued corn, we have barbecued Hungarian garlic sausages, a heirloom tomato caprese salad, we have a celeriac and potato puree, we have sauteed onions and peppers to go with the sausages. The toppers from the celeriac are going to be turned into cream of celery soup. Cream of celery?
Yes.
Cream of celery soup, which I'm very excited for because I like the flavor of celery, but the texture is the devil, so I'm very excited for that. And then we have 2 desserts, TV Magic key lime pie, and then also an apple cobbler that essentially has like cinnamon bun dough on top, all topped off with a little bit of cream fraiche. That's another South Park reference. I think.
If only we had any food for dinner.
I know, if only there was something to eat. And Pepper is currently standing over there looking at her empty bowl, was meerkatting like, there's nothing in mine, you assholes.
Purple is the most important bowl.
Yes, obviously. But they've both been very good kitties. I'm very proud of you. But there have been other people to pay attention to you, so that's also probably helpful. But I think we're gonna say goodnight so that we can turn on the mixer because it's gonna be very loud. Goodbye.
And that's the end of stream, everybody.
I'm alive and proud. Okay. Oh god. And with that, I bid all of you lovely, sexy people adieu. Thank you for coming to hang out. Well, I will definitely do this again. Oh, that's like the 4th time she's pulled that fucking thing out, and it gets me every time.
I brought 4 recorders with me on this trip.
4 recorders.
1,
1, 2, 3. I am stoked that my laptop is working again. For a little while, it wouldn't connect to my Wi-Fi. Who fucking knows why? So absolutely, I love a good cooking stream. We're gonna do another one. I have some fine tuning of like the layout and some stuff, but it'll be great. May or may not be live with Mistaken tomorrow doing something with the cats or something. But probably Tuesday. What are we laughing about? Tuesday should be more Danganronpa with Lefty's here. Rockman Man and Tempest. And then after that, I don't know. I promise this week, I pinky swear, and you know what? I'm going to go back to this so that you can see me. I pinky swear, this is the week we start Date Everything. I promise.
It might just be easier to serve from the counter.
I love you all. Goodbye, stream. Say goodbye, friends.
Bye.
Goodbye, friends.
Goodbye, friends. Love
Do the small
you.
thing.